Lauren, Jake here with you live on your radio. We are also streaming audio at our website, Q92radio.com. And of course, as always, now in the 7 o'clock hour, you can watch the show, if you like, on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and X. Q92 Radio on Facebook and YouTube, at Q92 on X. Please like, follow, subscribe, all that jazz. Do it all for us. Welcome to your Thursday. We are one day away from Friday, folks. We are almost there at the end of the week. Thanks for having us on. We hope you guys are having a great start to your Thursday morning. Of course, this morning it's all about celebrating Mother's Day again with the Q92 amazing contest we have going on that ends a week from today, as a matter of fact. The Tory Burch bag inside it, tickets to see Train at the Youngstown Amphitheater. Pamper your mom as well with a $250 spa package from 7 Wonders Aesthetic Spa in Jackson. Visit 7wonders.beauty to book your appointment now. And an amazing bouquet of flowers from our friends at T-Hop. So awesome little prize pack, cool contest to get you going here. Oh, yeah, our names are wrong right now. Yeah. Lauren's me, and I'm Lauren.
Thanks, Miles.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That was quick. That was real time. So, good morning to all of you. That's what we got for you. Also, 8 o'clock hour, tacos and tequila tickets to give away. And we'll be talking to Jordan Miller from Jordan Miller News coming up here around 8:30 like we do every single Thursday. So that's what we got for you. We appreciate you guys having us on. It's going to be another warm day, some storms maybe in the afternoon. That's what it is, though. Got my grass cut in. I was cutting grass from 5:30 till almost 8.
Sucks for you.
Well, I would cut, and then, like, they were outside. I'd stop. Then I'm cutting outside. I'm cutting the front. Jamie was grilling chicken, and Jimmy was on the back deck with her grilling, and I'm in the front mowing the grass. All of a sudden, I see my son come running around the side of the house. I go, hey!
Yeah.
I had to get the deck. Get over here. And
right.
He's just like, and then she comes around the house.
Well, of course. Like, yeah.
She's like, I turned my back for 2 seconds. It was just funny. He came running around the corner to me. He had his little hockey puck in his hand. His hockey. I was like, what?
You just wanted to see what you were doing.
That's all you could do as a parent. You're like, what?
Yeah.
No.
Right.
You don't walk away from your mother.
No way. Yeah.
So that was sweet. So then my nephew came over hanging out, but I got a good cut in before the rain today, and it's going to rain on Friday. I was like, man, with us doing students for Pride tomorrow, I ain't going to get to cut if I don't cut.
I know.
Because I'm not going home today.
No.
I'm hotel clubbing it tonight.
Yeah, you are.
Got my swanky hotel.
Did you book La Quinta or the Red Roof?
You know what's funny? I don't even know which one I booked.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, I got the email. I'll just go there.
Okay.
But I'm saying, like, I don't remember even what it was. It was just...
You tried to say that La Quinta was worse than Red Roof.
I do believe that.
Really? In Belden?
I really don't. Does it say? Oh, I see where I'm at.
It has to tell you.
No, I see where I'm at.
Like,
and I see the address. No, we're in Belden. We're in a good spot.
Okay.
We're not anywhere shady or anything like that, so it will be good. I got my clothes packed for tomorrow. I got all my toiletries, and I've got my PlayStation 5.
That's all you need.
Like all adults in their 40s.
Yeah.
So, so it's fun. Jamie and Jimmy are coming up here. We're going to hang out in Belden for a little bit today. So I get to see my kid.
Good for you. That'll be fun.
And then go chill at the hotel. Play little video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that. And then we'll all be live tomorrow morning at Fairless High School for the 17th Annual Students for Sobriety broadcast. We have that coming up tomorrow. We're looking forward to that, hanging out with everyone over there at Fairless. All the awesome sponsors and people that help us put this event on every year. So be listening for that tomorrow morning. So, did you do anything fun yesterday? Did you grill outside?
No, actually, I had the
Blackstone.
No, I had the most like random, like your kids are all going in 7 different directions, but you need to feed them all kind of dinner last night.
All right.
So Ballpark makes these burger patties. They're so good. They taste like they've been grilled, even though they haven't been. Like I literally got those and made a sheet of fries, like in the oven.
All that.
And I was like, you guys make a burger and get some fries and then go. Because like my daughter had baseball practice last night with Challengers baseball team. She's doing that every week. And then my son had practice at school for 2 hours because they go to state competition tomorrow night. Like, so it just was like no one was home. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I just had to make sure they all ate before they left.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
So yeah, we didn't do anything. We went to Lowe's. I bought a plant
I like Lowe's.
and some seeds because I'm going to put in my zinnias.
I love Lowe's. I find Lowe's to be I find Lowe's to be relaxing.
Okay,
As odd as that might sound.
Yeah, that is odd. I don't
There's
find
something calming about walking around a Lowe's.
the smell of fertilizer or lumber.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but there's something to me that is literally calming to walk around a Lowe's.
Nice. Well,
I don't know if it's the vests. I don't know.
The best is that's what does it for you.
Ah, there it is. The guy who makes keys. Jake, do anything fun yesterday? Did you grill?
No, I worked and then went home and went to bed.
Remember all that?
No.
I
gotta try
one
and go
could
to
say I'm
bed.
jealous of that.
I gotta try and go to bed at like 8:30 tonight.
Yeah, you guys, yeah. For once, you guys got to be up with me tomorrow.
Well, not only that, I have to get up even earlier than if I was coming in to be with you because this is further away than the station is from my house.
Yeah. There's a lot of factors. That's
Like,
why I'm
I'm
not
gonna
even going home.
I'll be up at like 3:30 in the morning.
I'm still going to get up at 4. That's my normal time. It's my normal time. And I'm sorry. But like, it's only one day.
How am I gonna get coffee that early? Right?
Dunk. There's got to be a Dunkin' around. No, not around.
Oh, you know what? I think the Dunkin'
On the way.
I could not get on at the airport. I could get on there at Pittsburgh. I think that Dunkin's 24 hours.
There you go. Look at that. We already solved that problem. So we're off and running, everybody. Hello. Good morning. It's 7:13. It's Teddy Swim's Bad Dreams. It's Q92. And all right. Well, in that case, you should be having a great day right now at work.
Happy Friday.
What can I do, boss? It's Friday. Can you imagine? Like, I would love if we had. I wouldn't want anything to happen, but it'd be fun if we had a cokehead around here.
What?
We had somebody who's always like coked up, just running around like a.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
That'd be hilarious to an extent. I'd be like,
Until it wasn't.
Listen, I want you to get help, but this is kind of fun. This is kind of funny. Fax came. I got it. Oh,
nobody faxes anymore. What are you even doing right now?
Faxes every once in a while.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I always hear the number or the ringtone or whatever the printer
But they're
makes.
not legitimate business faxes. If you look at it, it's like, you want a cruise.
Oh, well, I don't know
it's
what they
crap
are.
like that.
But we're still getting faxes.
Who doesn't scan to email? Come on.
I like a good scan to email. Christian, if somebody came into this conversation with you and Lauren late and all they heard was you talking about doing good lines and how good it is was laugh out loud, oh my God.
Exactly.
I'm not condoning cocaine use. I'm just saying,
I
would
would
it be
hope not.
funny if there was someone that was always that hyped up working? Yes. The answer is yes.
Yep.
Every place has a zany worker or two. And it's not always that they're on drugs. It could be anything. It could be their quirky person. It could be they fart every day. That's me.
Right.
It could be. It could be.
I was gonna say, who's the zany person
it could
here?
be their energy. We talked this week how people enter the building in here.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's got quirky things at work, or people that do things at work that either crack you up, or you can't stop watching. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, who am I?
Who are you? I don't know what you would be. I'm the fall asleep at work guy.
And the farter guy.
And the farter guy.
That's fair.
I don't know. Jake, what would you think you are?
I don't know.
That's exactly it right there.
I'm the.
You're the I have no idea where
I'm
I'm
just.
at.
I'm there.
He just named himself without naming himself.
You're the where am I guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love asking you questions. Did this happen? Yeah. Did you tell anybody? No. Why not? I don't know.
I forgot.
forgot.
He's the forgetful guy.
He is. He is.
Yeah.
But like, does anyone have, does anyone have a coworker that, like there's something weird about that? Like there's just something like, and it's entertaining. You don't hate it. It's what they are. It's what they do. You might have a guy that every time he gets up out of a chair, he grunts or whatever.
Am I the do-gooder?
No.
Like everybody's like, oh, she's such a kiss up.
No. I think, no. The only, what would you be? The person that thinks they know it all and know it more than everybody else.
That's true. That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah. It can't
but
be wrong.
you can't take it away from someone if it's true.
On my way to work, there is a house that has a mower that runs itself like a Roomba.
Wow.
My neighbor has one of those.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
How does it know boundaries? Is it like an invisible fence?
I think so. I think it comes with an app and they draw like a line. I don't know.
Like a geofence.
Yeah, they've never mowed their lawn in like years, so it must work.
He says, I'm so fascinated. I can't wait for it to end up in the road one day. I didn't know they made those. I'm sure that's cheap. So tough to ask you questions. Do you ever lay down, does anyone ever laid down the gauntlet or had the gauntlet laid down on you of just so you know? It always starts when a girl says, just so you know. You know, you're like, oh, here we go.
I lay that down with my husband on every date night.
but on a first date.
You're like, just so you know, when we get home, we're going to bed. I get up really early all week.
So just let me sleep.
I'm just kidding.
Jake, you're a girl laid down the law on a first date and set boundaries immediately before you've even so much as gone out?
No.
No?
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right. It's going great. Beer goggles are a real thing, someone said on the text line. I had a girl once. She was like, just so you know, this is, we're hanging out and I'm going home. I don't do that on the first date with anybody. And I'm like, I didn't even...
But did she back down when you said that to her? Like, well, I just always put it out there because some guys...
She said, I say that to everybody.
Okay.
I was like, Jesus Christ, I didn't even order a drink yet. Like, what? We just got set.
I wanted to tell you why you were still sober.
I'm like, Jesus. I was like, okay, this is going to be fun. I can tell.
Yeah.
It threw my whole vibe off.
Why? Because you knew you weren't going to get any...
No, I just thought that was a crappy thing to just throw down. I gave off no vibe that I was trying to
Is that like the adult version
I don't
of
think I was
when
nice to meet you. Look at your boobs. I wasn't like...
Is that like the adult version of when you take your kids to the store and you'd be like, you're getting nothing on this trip, just
Basically,
so you know.
Yeah, my mom would do that. Actually, my mom would lie to me. She would say yes. Next time.
Don't even ask.
Next time I will. We have to go next time. But yeah, I remember a girl doing that and it threw me off. We did not go out again, and I want to say it was my decision. Because I was like,
Interesting.
That pissed me off. I was like, A, I did nothing to give you that vibe. B, why would you be ignorant and just say it so crappily like that?
Yeah, but you realize, I understand that rubbed you the wrong way and that's why. But telling the story, it sounds like you never went out with her again because she was like, I'm not putting out.
No, because I thought that was a bitchy thing to do. And I thought there was no reason for it. I didn't, what did I in any way do other than pick you up? and take you to this restaurant that made you, I expect to get
Maybe
laid
it was
tonight.
the cologne or something. She thought maybe that was
maybe the curve was
your
working a little too hard that day.
That was your Sex Panther.
Oh. I do remember that. I was like, man, screw you. Who the hell wanted?
No, you won't.
I was like, I was thinking to myself, you know what? You're right. I am going to take you home after this. That's a very good observation. I hope somebody get a second date for people that don't call or ghost that person they got on a date, and then they call the other person and find the reason they're not calling them back. Listen, I've said this before. I have no problem with ghosting. It does not bother me. If I was ghosted, it doesn't bother. It can be disappointing if I like somebody, but I do not get offended by ghosting. Q92, 7 minutes away from a look at sports. Don't forget also this hour, that cue to call to celebrate Mother's Day with a Tory Burch bag, inside tickets to see Train, flowers from D-Hops, and a $250 spa package from 7 Wonders Aesthetic Spa in Jackson. Visit 7wonders.beauty to book your appointment today. Let's go. Also, we got to tell you guys, if you want to be a finalist for this awesome contest on the live stream that's on Facebook, YouTube, and X, very simple. You're going to want to head over to the live video stream, Q92 Radio on Facebook, Q92 Radio on YouTube, or at Q92 on X. Doesn't matter which one you go to. Please like, follow, and subscribe, I beg you. And while you're over there, click the like button on the live video feed, and we are putting what emoji in the comment section today, Lauren?
We're gonna do the gift. You know, the gift box with the red bow on the top of it.
There you go. The gift emoji. Put it in there with your like. And you'll be entered, and Lauren might randomly pick you at the end of the show and make you a finalist. Let's go to the text line. I haven't been there in a minute. I'm sorry. Good morning, Q92. Have a great day. Good morning to you. SS Supervisor checking in. Last day of work for me. I love my 3-day weekends. Have a great day. That does sound fun.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Good morning, Soapbox Derby Grandma. Good morning, early risers with tacos and tequila coming to town. You hear some Flow Rider. I'm sure you'll hear some Flow Rider, especially probably when we give away. Maybe later on this hour, I'm willing to bet Flow Rider's coming up.
Hint.
Long-time listener, first-time texter checking in. Well, I'm glad you texted. I'm glad you've been listening.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's awesome.
Good morning. I have what is it? Alex Warren. You'll hear Alex Warren. What is the request all about? Happy Friday Eve. Big D's wifey. Alex Warren is becoming very big, very fast.
I like him, yeah.
Very big, very fast.
He's good. He's like earthy. Does that make sense? Like he's got that.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I
sounds like
mean?
he recorded his album in Montana in the mountains.
Yeah, like kind of like a Noah Khan-ish.
But less acoustic.
Right.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. More, I won't say gothic, but there's more of a
folky
with Alex Warren
like
and Noah's
gospel.
Noah's like, I love you. Alex Warren's
is that what he's like?
Alex Warren's like, you are the mountain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Alex is like,
My daughter, one of the songs that he sings, I think it's Ordinary or whatever. She's
Yeah.
like, I almost feel like it has like a gospel flair to it, which
Little bit.
I kind of see what she's saying in the music.
I get a little bit of Hosier vibes,
Yeah.
but they don't look like each other at all.
No.
Noah Khan's like, I like trees. Mustache Master
He
checking in with your weekly reminder. 25 more days till a paid holiday. That's like a month away. Remember how far it was in January?
Yeah.
Here we are.
That's my birthday weekend.
Oh my God.
I get an extra.
Are
day
you
for
one of
my
those girls that does, it's my birthday month?
No. I'm just telling you now because you never know when my birthday is.
I'm
And
just
usually
saying.
it comes and goes and you're like, huh? You didn't tell me your birthday was yesterday. I'm like, okay. Like, I didn't know I was supposed to tell you. I turned 40 and nobody here really knew.
And it seems to have bothered you.
No, it didn't bother me. But
Are you sure?
I'm like, nobody.
I don't think anyone knows my birthday.
I do. August 16th, right?
Damn it. Jake,
Yeah.
did you know that?
What's up now?
No.
Yeah, no, dude. I bet you
didn't.
no dude in this building. Besides you, I'll bet you no one that works here knows my birthday.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know
I
anyone's
do.
birthday. I know no one's birthday. I struggle to remember my mother's.
Well, Jake throws everybody off because he's got a fake birthday on social media.
Yeah, you literally have you have fooled everyone.
So everybody, we've done it before. We'll be like, "Happy birthday, Jake!" And he's like, "It's not my birthday."
I do remember that.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, so good luck remembering yours when we have 2 days and we don't know which one's real.
Is yours in October,
No, it's in July.
July? Okay, I don't know why I was. Oh, I did know that.
It's the same as colors.
Yep, I was just gonna say. I'm like, you share it with somebody.
Good morning. Is it Friday yet? The Pez guy.
Hi, Pez guy.
That's how you want me to read it.
Oh, really?
Welcome to being a dad, Christian. Get used to cutting the grass. Dude, I love cutting grass. I love it. I did it when I had my house before I had a kid. No one's going to cut it for me. I wasn't hiring nobody. I really, that is also, besides walking around Lowe's, you want to relax me? Let me cut the grass. Put my earbuds in. Fantastic.
You're so weird.
Had the Guardians game in my ear while I was it was fun.
I will say, when you cut grass, you kind of like zone out. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a meditation moment for you.
If you told someone that this was made today, they'd probably believe you. Music sounds like this again. He's at the running age. I think there was a couple things. I don't know.
I think
Okay.
they're talking about Alex Warren, though. I think that's what it was in
Yeah.
reference to.
I recently purchased a special bag for my Xbox for upcoming vacation. Nothing wrong with adult gaming. That depends on who you talk to. For me, no. Good morning from the trash guys at American Landfill.
Aw,
Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Trucker Destiny checking in. It's my Friday today. Let's go.
Lucky.
Have you heard Getting Gone with Snoop Dogg? No. Is that from his gospel album that's coming out?
Yeah, I haven't heard that either.
My grandson's birthday is 8/16/14. Well, there you go. We share a birthday. We're birthday buddies. I was born way before that, like back in the 1800s, but still. Good morning. Wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month.
The 1800s,
It was a joke. Yeah.
1900s.
Yeah. Right. Right. Again, it was a joke.
I know, but usually you're like,
That's not true at all.
you make jokes all the time about being from the 1900s. I didn't know why you went back so
Because
far.
that's what people are going to look at our gravestones and be like, oh my God.
I do
The
that
way that
sometimes.
I, as a kid, and still to this day, will look at a grave like, oh my God, they were born in 1877.
I know we've seen some from
People
the
are going to do that to
1700s.
us.
I know.
And that sucks. I would have rather had like 2000 to 2000, whatever, 70.
Why?
Because it looks better when you lived and died in the same. You know what I mean? They don't look at you like, oh my. People are going to look at our graves and go, oh my God.
Yeah, but with the way these kids do math anymore, they're going to be walking through and be like, oh my God, they lived for 2.
This guy was born in the 1900s. Did he know Jesus?
He survived
You know what I mean?
until the 2000s. Look at this
Oh,
guy. He was
I
a
don't-
warrior.
I don't think that's how you look at it. You see that 19, you're like, oh. Dude, when I used to walk around the cemetery by my house, there were gravestones from the 1700s in there.
I know. There's one out in Maslin that go back even further than that.
I'm like, what in the blue hell?
I think it's just called Maslin Cemetery or something like that. I took my kids out there because we have family. They have crypts. They have
Oh,
crypts.
I love crypts. Love crypts.
And mausoleums.
But I'm telling you right now, people are going to look at our graves and they're going to be like, oh. They're going to think we're with the dinosaurs. They are.
Are you saying
Jake,
kids
when
are
were
that
you born?
dumb?
99.
Oh, you see, you're screwed. You just missed it.
Yeah, I know.
I know. We've had a couple winners
See,
that were born
my
in
son's
99.
going to have a great one. 23 to like whatever. It's going to be great. It'll be in the 2000s. It'll stay in the 2000s. Well, he might make it to. He might make it to 3,000, huh? Damn it.
Yeah.
I mean, good. I want you to live as long as you can.
Like, what
I'm
are
just
we
saying.
doing here?
I don't mean like that. I mean like people are going to look at him and be like, "Oh my God, he was born in the 2000s
Yeah. Why does any of
or
this matter?
200."
Like,
No,
you're
I'm
not.
an idiot. I'm an idiot. It's not going to be he's not going to live 1,000 years. But I'm saying like
You're all over the
people
place
are
with
gonna.
this.
I'm just saying people are going to look at our graves the way that I looked at graves. As no one's with me on this.
I guess it's not top of mind. Like,
Those are things that bother me. My gravestone's going to be like, 1900s, 2000, whatever. I think it looks a lot better if you live and died in the same.
See, and I think you look like a warrior, like you lived for like 100 years if you cross over. Like those two, 81 to whatever into the 2000s.
Oh, good morning, early risers. 6 days until we're camping at Sonic Temple for the week.
Oh, nice.
So excited. God, everything's coming up now.
Yeah,
everything's coming up.
It's going to start popping off real quick.
Born in 64, but feel like I was born in the 80s, getting younger, not older.
Nice.
There you go. Christian, I'm with you 100%. Whoever sent that text, thank you. I'm glad that someone else thinks about these dumb things I think about. I graduated in 99. Oh,
they said
so
it.
Cool.
I thought it because Jake said he was born in 99. I'm like, God, I just graduated high school that year.
Yeah, and that's when he arrived on this earth.
Yep, I could have been his babysitter. It's so weird.
I've been diagnosed with excessive oldness. Nice meme. 7:32, of course. Damn it. Here's a look at sports on Q92. I get that. Has this brought any rage out of you yet, Jake? Or are you still rageless?
Oh, not yet.
Nothing.
It takes quite a bit to get him ruffled.
Yeah, you think something would have pissed him off in the last couple weeks.
I know.
God, mighty.
Guess not.
All right, Jake. Must be nice to live in your little world of Zen, huh?
I used to meditate all the time, actually.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. When I was in high school, when I was going through some breakups, I got a guided meditation app. I would do it every morning before my shower.
Like on a yoga mat or like just in bed?
Just on the bathroom floor.
Wait. So, when in high school, at Jackson High School, I hate when you make me stop the music. And you went through.
I love it.
Someone broke up with you.
Yeah.
And your thought was, how do I get through this? And you got a meditation app.
Yep.
And on your bathroom floor, would meditate every morning.
Every morning for like a solid couple months. Yeah.
What would
it taught me things like how to set boundaries, how to
I'm glad it worked for you. It was the mental picture of seeing Jake sitting on the bathroom floor.
Yeah, I see like in your bathroom and downward dog and just
No, I wasn't doing yoga. I was meditating. I had earplugs in. I got earplugs or headphones.
Did you have a salt lamp or anything?
No.
They say that helps.
What would you do? Would you sit Indian style and just close your eyes?
Yep.
Why your bathroom? What's wrong with your bedroom?
I could have done my bedroom. I don't know. I just always did it before my shower. So I got my clothes, put them in the shower, meditated, and took a shower.
Was the shower on while you were meditating?
I don't think so.
To create a steamy, warm
It made it because it was only 5-minute meditation.
I'm trying to paint a picture. I'm sorry.
Wait, did you say you got out of your clothes then meditated?
No.
Oh, I was like, you were nude meditating.
I'm hoping that's
I think I did say that, but I didn't mean that. Like I got my clothes ready, and
put them in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Right.
I was still clothed while I was meditating.
So you would sit Indian style on your cold bathroom floor as opposed to your bedroom.
Yeah. Did you put a towel down?
There was a rug. There's bathroom rugs.
Okay.
And you would what? Would there be music playing?
Yeah, it has soft, music. It was guided meditation, so it would tell you to.
I've done it with the Calm app, the breathe in.
Yeah.
Hold it. Now breathe out through the nose.
Yeah, he would just talk to you about certain things, and it was always every day was a new lesson or whatever.
Yeah. And usually, there's some ocean waves crashing in the background, some very calming sort of musical or audio stimulation.
Wow, that is.
I tried to use the Calm app. I tried to meditate when I was having my surgery done because they kept me awake for it.
That is.
I wigged out. There was no amount of meditation that could have calmed me down.
And did it help you?
Yeah, it did. It got me through some stuff, and it calmed me down, and I learned some things.
Oh.
Was it like this?
We needed some Enya to back this up. Do you know what this is?
I do not.
It's called Sail Away.
Yeah, I've heard it.
It's actually called Orinoco Flow.
Whatever.
By Enya with an E.
Miles wants to know what app you use.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I think it was Blue.
Oh, okay, I remember that.
It might have been the Calm app, but I don't know if it was.
I love the Calm app. I listen to that every night when I go to bed. Thunderstorms or crickets. Yep.
So the guy would just talk to you?
Yeah.
You're a good person.
Sometimes, yeah. And then
it's
make you
okay
repeat
to
things.
say
Yeah.
no. Yeah.
Don't beat yourself up.
It's positive affirmations and reinforcement to try and mentally help you understand what you're going through is normal and
you're a winner.
You can handle it.
All right.
I'm proud of you for taking such mature steps in high school. Seriously.
Just threw me off. Just threw me off for a second. I'm fine. I support it. Just was like, oh.
Did somebody recommend that, or you just did that on yourself?
I don't know. I really don't. I remember watching, like, it was comedy videos, and I don't know. It was a YouTube channel of, like, Charisma on Command, I think it was called. Or, like,
Charisma on Command.
Yeah, and it was like, they taught you how to, like,
fantastic.
I don't know how I found it. I really don't remember.
I love that, though. Taking his own coping skills into his own hands, and I think that's good. Being
Comes
proactive.
right up in YouTube. Charisma on Command comes right up. The best. Oh, is it a podcast?
I don't know. It was years ago I watched
Maybe
it.
it wasn't
could be
at
now.
that point. Yeah, now it is.
I'm getting a lot of comedy videos when I put that in. I thought it came up, but I'm getting a lot of comedy videos. Find Q92. Hello. How's everybody doing out there? That Q to call's coming up real soon. Real soon. Celebrate Mother's Day with the Tory Burch bag. Inside of tickets to see Train, Hey Soul Sister at the Youngstown Amphitheater. Flowers from D-Hops and a $250 spa package from 7 Wonders Aesthetic Spa. All that Q to call this hour. Come and follow us also by heading over to the live video stream on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Click the like button in the comment section. Put the gift emoji. Lauren will randomly pick one of you. Also coming up at 8:30, we have Jordan Miller from Jordan Miller News, and we have tacos and tequila tickets to give away. It's going to be a great time. You might want to dress warm, but it's going to be a great time. Lowrider going to be a party.
Do you know what sucks about that whole situation? Like,
What?
if you look ahead to next weekend,
The most gorgeous weekend ever.
it's going to be great. It's going to be the 70s. Like, and then, like, if you look after next Friday, it's like 70s for the foreseeable future.
We're here. We're here, everybody.
Yeah, so it kind of stinks for tacos and tequila. It's fine. You'll be drinking some
Assuming,
tequila.
I was going to say, once that tequila
It'll keep you
kicks
warm.
in, and we're not talking it's going to be 30s.
No, but it's
Nothing
going to be
that.
like upper 50s, lower 60s.
Yeah.
And it's going to be chilly.
Cloudy.
If you will.
That's all.
Might want to take
You're
a little
not going to get a
jacket.
tan. You know what I mean?
Here we go again.
What?
Well, you said it's going to be cloudy.
Yeah, I know. You could still get a wonderful tan in the clouds. I understand.
You can.
I'm not listening. Listen. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, morning shout out to my twins. Happy 5th birthday, Parker and Baker.
Aw, happy
Let's go.
birthday.
Oh, man.
Do you think they share a cake or do they get separate cakes?
Oh, that would suck.
But to not have
They
separate
each got to
cakes.
get a sheet, half sheet for one kid, half sheet for the other, with their name on it.
Yeah.
Don't get one cake.
You watch. She's getting one cake.
You
and
got
you're
one
just highly
cake.
offended.
Am I
your
cake
mom.
shaming you? Actually, I am. I'm not saying you're a bad person, but each kid deserves a cake. And you don't have to get a huge one. That Giant Eagle has little ones like this. I'm sure you're not watching, but like this. You can get one for him, one for the other, and then everyone can have some, and they have their own individual cake.
Okay, Parker and Baker's mom, let us know. Do you do one cake or do they get their own?
Text, I was born in 81. Had my first kid in 91. My youngest says my firstborn is old because he was born in the 1900s.
No, you read that wrong.
I was born in 81. Had my first kid in 91. My youngest
No,
says
you
my
did it wrong
firstborn is...
again.
I was born in 81. Had my first kid in 91.
It says 99. She would
Oh,
have been
99.
10 if she
All right. I was born in 81. Had my first kid at 78. She's -4.
Right.
Good morning, guys. White Van Guy checking in. Hope you guys are having a great day. We are. We're having a great day. Happy birthday to my daughter, Mia. She turned 6 today. Mia, happy birthday.
Aw,
Look at
happy
all these
birthday.
birthdays.
No, well, you know what I always say? May is like, I know so many people with May and June birthdays. It's unreal. Think about it. Do the math. When that would have been a popular month.
We'll take 9 away from...
Like the fall.
Yeah.
September?
Isn't that cuffing season? Then everyone gets booed up for the holidays and fall and winter, and then you dump them for
holidays?
spring, and summer. So
Maybe.
you can have your brat summer.
So are you saying that all these kids that are born in May and June, like,
They probably
Parents
have
are
single
together?
parents, yeah.
oh, stop it.
They see their dads on weekends. Every kid needs their own cake. It's law. Gym guy. There you go. Christian might be on some gummies today.
Something's going on. I'm
Listen.
telling you.
All seriousness, Jake and I are just trying to keep Lauren from raging.
I've been
She's so angry.
okay,
this week.
ladies, listen. I have a question.
So angry.
Have any of you started with like perimenopause symptoms? I
You
really
don't know that's needed.
But you know I have gotten angrier and angrier close to my cycle.
You come in hot.
I do sometimes, and sometimes I'm even like, damn, I'm mean. Like I don't know what's wrong with me, and it's usually for
the first before we ever go on air. You guys obviously get here before 7, and I'm here.
Oh yeah.
You know, and the last probably 15 minutes of the 6 o'clock hour is just Lauren screaming and cussing.
I am not screaming.
And you know what? Screaming's not a good word. You're right. You don't scream.
I do not scream.
Angry, just ready to punch people in the face. It's like she comes in with like she's a wrestler and has a pre-ready to go promo to give to the crowd. Like we call it doing a promo, going in on someone, and she just and then 6 o'clock, you know, then we go on. She's like, "Hello, everybody." I'm like, y'all don't know. Like Jake and I, we're fighting for our lives over here.
You want to stay clear until at least 7:30.
Yeah, why do you think Jake doesn't talk?
I'm not mean to you guys.
No.
I haven't shared my sous vide. I made Christian, I'm proud of him. He tried sous vide eggs yesterday.
I did.
But I don't know what it is. Like as I've gotten older, it's like, and I'm only 43. It's like
only.
But I haven't had a kid in 13 years. Okay. I mean, so like I'm removed from that part of my life.
Yeah, and you're closing in on empty nest.
I would say, in the next 5 or 10. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Imagine that. You're going to get you're going to feel young again.
But I feel like something's wrong with me. Like I get increased heart palpitations right before I'm going to start. And then I'm mean. And I mean. Like I've got to watch. Because sometimes I'll be like, think about it before you say it. Like if you could hear what the battles that rage in my head.
Yeah. Just comes in like, I can usually tell within a good 30 seconds.
Just note around the first of the month.
So I'm just saying. I'm just trying to get you to a better place. I'm using my positivity.
I know. Well,
and sarcasm to get you to a better place.
But you do pull me out of it. I will say that. You guys do pull me out of it.
It's probably Jake more than me. Like, how can you be mad at Jake? How can you look at Jake and stay angry?
I'm not mad at either of you. I'm saying you pull me out of it.
Look at that. Jake, put yourself only on camera right now.
Just you on the screen.
Only you for those. How can you be mad at that?
I'm never mad at that.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at that. I just want to buy him toys and tell him Santa's on his way. What a cute little kid. Don't even know what that means. All right. There you go.
That was weird.
It was a little bit weird. That was a little bit weird.
I don't know. Am I on an island? I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I've just noticed it the past year. My skin changed. My cycle changed. I'm mean. I don't know. I have no energy. Like at 2 o'clock now, I will say.
Oh, you have energy when you walk in here.
I did start AG1 at the beginning of the year. It has helped.
What? You start what?
AG1.
What is that?
It's like a shake. It's a greens shake that's like loaded with vitamins and minerals.
Jamie's drinking green shakes.
Yeah, it's got a lot of good stuff in it, and I have noticed a difference in my energy levels in the afternoon. I'm able to hang without taking a nap as often.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Good. I don't nap anymore. But it's not
I don't know how you do it, man. It's not healthy.
It's not by choice. I'll zonk out on the couch with Jimmy. Like I'll be like, I'll put on a show for him, and I'll be like for like 5 minutes. No, Dad.
No, that's all you need though. Sometimes,
Dad. I'm like, what? Anyway, so let's help you guys. Let's help get Lauren into a better space. All right, you know what I mean?
I can't lose weight. Not like I used to. You know
what I mean?
I can eat all the egg bites and have the protein shakes I want. There's nothing happening.
I'm going to have a great time. Nothing's going to make me angry. Here comes Lauren every day.
No, you're not. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not.
Only on the first of the month.
It's Kane Brown, Marshmallow, Miles on it. It's cute.
with me later.
My oh no moment wasn't because of me. My ex's mother was watching our son. He was following her around the house in his walker. I walked in. She saw me, and she was pulling the gate away from the basement doorway. She sat the gate to the side and walked forward to talk to me. As she stepped forward, my son looked down the basement steps like they were frickin' candy. He went straight down the basement steps. Is this your friend?
I don't know.
He was fine, but I swear my heart stopped. Then a couple years later, my son opened up the basement door at another house and let my daughter down the steps in her walker.
Oh, my gosh.
She was also okay. Shake my head. Get your kids away from walkers.
No, I don't think that was my friend because it was literally one of her other children that did not. They came up from the playroom to get a drink and did not shut the door.
Every parent's got an oh no moment.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. You could try your hardest. One winter when my son was a baby, the pipes in the basement burst from being too cold outside. My partner and I put the baby down as we were scrambling around to get the pipes to stop spraying. As there was about 1 foot of water in the basement. Not thinking, with the basement door open, our baby crawled to the door and went down the stairs. Luckily, the water broke his fall and was okay. That was the most freaked out moment I had. Good Lord. When I was about 2, I was in a walker and went over and pulled a hot iron down, and it hit me in the face. Damn. Live to tell the tale.
My mom had 2 moments. She shares them with us like proudly because we're fine. But
Yeah.
I rolled out of the car.
92.
There is the cue to call. Let's go. You could become a finalist right now and have a chance to celebrate Mother's Day with a Q92 Tory Birch bag filled with prizes, train tickets at Youngstown Amphitheater. Not to mention a $250 spa package to Seven Wonders Aesthetic Spa in Jackson. Visit sevenwonders.beauty to book your appointment today, and flowers from D-Hops. Caller number 10, you'll be our latest finalist. Good luck. It's a Hey, I saw a Chicago microbiologist tested the 5-second rule to find out if there
About
really
germs?
is a 5-second rule.
Okay.
Yes. Here's what you found out. It doesn't matter how long or how short your food has bacteria.
I'm so glad he conducted a study.
Yes. Yeah, every single dish, including the one that touched the floor for 0 seconds, how is that possible, showed microbial growth. Debunking the idea that food is safe if picked up quickly. He also found similar levels of bacteria at 5 seconds and 1 minute, concluding that whether it's 5 seconds or 60, your food now has bacteria on it. Every single dish. There was nothing.
Well, they tell you there's germs literally on everything. But here's the thing.
There's
They say
germs on it when it comes to you, though.
They say microbial growth, but not all microbes are bad for you. Did you know that if you overuse or abuse hand sanitizer, you can actually kill good bacteria that needs to be on your skin
Yes, you can.
for
Yes,
a
you
good
can.
flora?
You absolutely can. You got to build your immune system.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I call just BS on this whole thing because he's not telling us whether it's good or bad bacteria that he's finding on him. Of course you're going to find microbes. Are you kidding? That's just science. You
Less
have them
than a
on your
second.
skin. You think the minute you step out of your shower.
Well, and we've talked about this in the show a million times, too. There's poop on everything.
Okay, I don't know about everything.
On that microphone you're talking in?
There's not poop on my microphone.
Particles?
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
No.
Doorknobs? Yes.
Why? Why?
Because we
would there-
fart in here.
I do. I do.
Hold on a second. Just because you break wind in the studio, that means there's
There's
fecal
got to be.
particles
There's
on my
got.
mic.
There's got to be.
There are so many studies on this.
You have pants on, Jake.
It doesn't matter.
It's a gas.
Yeah.
It escapes.
Exactly. So where are the particles that are getting on my mic coming through your shorts?
They're floating in the air. They're particles. I'm not talking about like turds.
Air gets through pants.
Air. I'm talking about physical particles where there would be
You're
fecal
in-
matter
People
on
that go
my
to the
mic.
bathroom here. Anywhere, not just here, anywhere. You touch a door handle, you touch the table, you touch this keyboard, particles. This mouse, particles.
I don't think it's quite.
Your mic that you're talking in right now, particles.
I believe it.
Yeah, particles. I mean, I get it. It's not fun to think about. My iPhone, particles.
Well, then that's a work hazard. We need to talk to Johnny.
Particles.
It's not true, though. That's not.
It
no,
is.
No.
It is true. Here's another one. I love our Google
Our
searcher.
clip today better be of you going, well, I farted here.
On everything. Let's see here. In fact, every door handle, TV remote, keyboard, lift button, bus handrail, and car seat has detectable amounts of either your poo or someone else's.
It doesn't say Mike.
Yeah, but why would it be any different?
It's not.
It's not.
She just doesn't
because we do pass gas in this room occasionally, and it would just happen to be that way.
Popular Science. Here's an article from 2018. Grant you, not yesterday. You cannot escape poop bacteria is the title, and this is from Popular Science.
Oh, I
that's
like
science
Popular
that's
Science.
popular.
No. That's actually a really good magazine. I used to buy media in that magazine.
So there you go. I don't know what to tell you. It's gross to think about, but it's true. It's very true. Just something to think about as you guys go about your days.
Oh, hold on.
I think you guys need to come in and have someone take samples of the particles, LOL.
Hold on a second. I just am able to debunk what you guys said about the whole tooting in the studio. It says, no, generally there are no fecal particles in farts. Farts or flatulence are primarily composed of gases like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, and methane. While some gases have an odor, they're not fecal particles.
Not the way I do it.
It depends. There's other factors.
What are you guys crapping your pants in here with me?
Does Lauren think particles are bigger than air? That's part of how they travel.
I got that. I literally just proved you guys wrong, though. That it's
About the
scientific
farting?
that when you... Yes. Because you're saying that's how it gets on my mic.
I didn't say that. He said that. I didn't say that.
That was a guess. I don't know how if it's.
Oh,
if that's
now
not,
it's a guess.
If that's not the answer, well, they're on there. I just if farty's not the answer, I don't know what is, but they're still on there.
When you flush the toilet, it says on the text line, when you flush the toilet, you should close the lid.
Yes.
They did a blacklight study, and the particles shoot straight up.
Yeah, they do. I do know that.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Particles.
that's like, it's right there. You're at the source.
Did Lauren not take science class? LOL. Particles are very, very small.
I get that.
I know she thinks there's like brown little turds on everything.
Okay, so you listeners listening right now, you really think walking around all day long, you just got poo particles swirling around in the universe all around your head. Everything you touch, everything you come in contact with. Yes. All I'm saying is I don't think.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Yes.
I can't get on board.
Well, you don't trust your doctor, so that doesn't surprise me.
Well, that's true too. But it was one diagnosis, and I told you that I started to believe him after things started changing.
You wouldn't even take the medicine he prescribed.
I did. I've got 1 day left.
2 days later, because you didn't believe he was telling you the truth.
1 day later.
Oh, good Lord. Girl believes Google over her doctor. It's not good. That's not a good theory. And you're getting better now.
I am.
See? Isn't it great?
Yeah, and I got 1 day left of the medicine. So, yeah, it was so mind-blowing that that's what he said it was.
People don't wash their hands, text line. So, yes, there's poop everywhere.
Well, that's not necessarily, not all people, but yeah, I get your point.
It's everywhere. Wave your hand around right now in the air. Wave it around.
Oh, my gosh.
You just touched poop. Q92, hello, who is this?
Hi, this is Angela
Angela, where are you calling from?
from Barberton.
All right, well, congratulations. You're caller 10. You're now a finalist.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Congrats, Angela. Are you trying to win this for yourself? Or are you going to get this for a special mom in your life?
I'll be honest, it's for me.
Oh,
Nothing wrong with that.
there is
Nothing wrong with that.
absolutely nothing wrong with that. Are you kidding me? Treat yourself, girl.
Yeah. You got to treat yourself.
That's right.
Yes.
Angela, if you get a phone call next Thursday, you'll walk away with this beautiful Tory Burch handbag, tickets to see Train, this beautiful bouquet of flowers from D. Hoffs in Alliance, and of course, that $250 spa package from our friends at Seven Wonders Aesthetics Spa in Jackson. You can visit your appointment, book your appointment at sevenwonders.beauty. Just tell everybody your favorite station hooking you up.
Q92.
I've got some news for you.
WDJQ Canton, Massillon, New Philly. Broadcasting live and worldwide at Q92Radio.com with a Jordan Miller news update.
Police are investigating after a 22-year-old man was shot in the abdomen Tuesday night at a home on 18th Street Northwest. The victim showed up at Cleveland Clinic Mercy Hospital around 8:30 p.m. Witnesses reported hearing muffled gunshots and saw people fleeing the scene. Officers found blood, multiple firearms, including an AR pistol, and drugs inside the home. The investigation is ongoing. A 17-year-old student at Lake Middle High School was arrested Wednesday after deputies found a loaded Glock pistol in his backpack. Stark County Sheriff's deputies responded around 1:20 in the afternoon after reports of a student having a firearm. He's now facing felony charges, including receiving stolen property and bringing a weapon into a school safety zone. Authorities say there's no indication that the student intended to harm anybody. The investigation is ongoing. A scary moment at PNC Park last night, right after Andrew McCutchen hit a go-ahead double for the Pirates. A fan fell from the 21-foot Clemente wall in right field. Players from both teams urgently called for medical help. The fan was treated for about 5 minutes on the field before being carted off. Several players prayed, and McCutchen held a cross from his necklace as the fan was taken away. With your latest Q92 news, I'm Jordan Miller.
That's not really a jukebox.
I know, but it was fun. I'll never forget a guy wanted to fight Adam and I at a Buffalo Wild Wings because we kept playing Mambo number 5
Oh
over and over.
my gosh.
He wanted to fight us.
Why
physically.
though? Why were you playing that song? That gets stuck in your head, and that's like, were you being a jerk intentionally?
Were we?
Yeah.
It started out, we were just laughing like two little nerds that weren't cool, that had never seen a boob. And we were just
literally
hanging
see
out,
you guys sitting there.
laughing, doing it, having some beers. And I will admit, once we realized someone was being
You
bothered,
kept doing
we were
it.
like, well, we're going to do it about 10 times more. To the point where he went out to the patio cussing because he knew it was us. He knew it was us.
Well, because you were giggling.
And he said stuff to us, but not to us, if that makes sense.
Like
He's
out
walking
loud,
he's
you
saying it
hear
out
it.
loud, and he meant it at us. I'm not going to lie. He might have been able to take us both. But God bless him and his girlfriend, they were Steelers fans, so I didn't feel as terrible. And they went outside, and they were on the patio the rest of the night.
Well, they got to escape it.
And I'm not going to tell you it wasn't probably annoying. I'm sure it was. But it still makes me laugh. I still think about that guy.
Mambo
I'm
number
like,
5.
he left the bar
Yeah.
just cursing. Like we were in his head building condos.
Well, that song does get in your head. I mean, you can listen to it once and then
8:05 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you at the 8 o'clock hour. We hope you guys are having a great one out there. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. Thanks for having us on your radio. If you're listening from our website, Q92radio.com, thank you for having us on there. And if you're watching along on Facebook, YouTube, and X, thank you very much. Follow, like, and subscribe, will you please? Go to Q92 Radio on Facebook, Q92 Radio on YouTube, and at Q92 on X. You can watch the show all damn morning long, till 10 o'clock at least. Coming up this hour, we got a couple things for you. Tacos and tequila tickets to give away this Saturday. All right, Hall of Fame Village. Flow Rida, Twista, Genuine, a lot more. Not to mention all the tequila and the good times and the great food. Lucha Wrestling. All going on. It's going to be a great time. And we cannot wait to give away these tickets this hour. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10. The tickets are yours. That is coming up this hour. Plus, it's Thursday, so that means around 8:30, Jordan Miller will be joining us from Jordan Miller News. Looking forward to that. And we're getting one more Mother's Day finalist, but we're doing it on the live video stream. So whatever you're doing right now, take the 2 seconds to go over to the live video feed that's on Facebook, YouTube, or X. It does not matter which one you go to. Go there, click the like button in the comment section, put the gift emoji. And Lauren's going to randomly pick one of you at the end of the show and make you a finalist for our awesome Mother's Day contest. All that going on right now. A lot of text messages that came in. Last hour's conversations. Christian, you're just high on life today. I know. Another one about the age. Good morning. I was born in 71, graduated 89. I remember Prince's song coming out like we're going to party like it's 1999, thinking that was so far away. No, it wasn't.
No.
Have a great day. Yeah. I have 11 grandkids, a birthday every month, but April. Wow, that's a lot of grandkids.
We have that too, except for ours is, I think ours is, March. No. April. It is April. April and October, we don't have birthdays. Those are the only 2 months out of the year.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
As far as Lauren's anger issues, same Lauren. Absolutely. 100% I cringe at myself, throat punch someone in a second.
Yeah, and just to clarify, because Christian just said Lauren's anger issues, it's not just like that. This is hormonally related. This is, I believe, and I know I'm going very scientific here, this is what all the ladies on TikTok tell me that it probably is perimenopause.
Perimenopause.
Which is like your
Menopause
body
if you went
setting.
to Perry.
It's like your body's starting to set the groundwork for everything drying up and the cobwebs starting.
Jesus. Dust. Someone wants to know, what is sous vide?
Oh, sous vide?
Sous vide.
Sous vide is like when they use like steam, like kind of like a hot water technique to cook like eggs, or you can sous vide actually anything. You do meats, anything like that. But if you've ever had the egg bites at Starbucks, that's the method they use to make them.
There you go.
And Christian tried one. He said it was a delicious little pillow of egg.
I could eat it. It's a little different, but I could eat it. About the kid with the listener with the twins. They
by
get
the way,
their.
You said that you could eat them.
Mm-hmm.
I looked last night when I got home. There's Gruyere cheese in it.
Gruyere cheese.
Gruyere, however you say that.
Well, shouldn't have told me that.
Gruyere. You said you could eat it
again.
Dear Lord.
The twins from last hour, they do get their own cakes, mainly because they can't agree. Parker, the girl, usually wants unicorns and mermaids. Baker, the boy, usually wants dinos or monster trucks.
Yeah, I get that.
Hey, little Jimmy's into monster trucks big time.
Yeah, and she got the best of both worlds. She got a boy and a girl twin.
She did.
That's amazing.
Huh? Look at that.
Never had twins. That's what I'd want.
Giant Eagle Girl here. Yes, we have awesome birthday cakes. I have twins and always get them their own cake. They are 16 now. We got 2 people with twins.
Look at that. Oh, I think multiples are more common than you think.
Well, our amount of twins just doubled. Lauren, I am right there with you, girl. Sending you love this morning. Dance teacher Megan.
Oh, it's awful.
Like a week before my period on the text line, you can't even breathe wrong next to me or I'm going to get angry.
100%.
Definitely perimenopause, Lauren. I'm right there with you. My rage can flare up for no good reason at all.
Yeah, you're like, you have talks with yourself? Like, calm down, girl. What the heck?
You're not alone on the text line. I do Primal Queen for that. I'm special, as my husband calls it, every month.
Oh, I'd love for Tony to tell me I'm special. especially at that time of the month.
Someone says that Lauren needs to get some.
Yeah, I don't really have a problem with that. I've been married for 20 some years. 20.
Yeah. Menopause
3
on the
years.
text line. Hey, Lauren, you need to try Primal Queen. It helps with all the symptoms. That's the second person to say
it
that.
is. I wonder if I can take it with AG1.
Look it up. It's a beef organ supplements they started working on within about a week of taking them. They start working within a week of taking them.
Okay.
I've been taking them for about 3 weeks, and I feel amazing. It is a beef organ supplement?
Okay. Well, there's a lot of good stuff in beef
Is that
organs.
a typo?
But who wants to sit down and eat liver? You know what I mean? Like, that's gross.
The Liver King.
But there's good stuff in it.
Is the city of Green the roundabout capital
Yes.
of the world? Good grief. Was there to watch my niece pitch for Jackson last night. Those roundabouts even had my GPS confused.
I don't know what field you played at in Green, but I mean, you might not have even have gone into the bowels of Green where it's literally there are a couple of roundabouts that are like roundabout, drive 5 feet, roundabout, drive 5
the
more
roundabout.
feet. Right.
Text, I concur with Lauren on the emotions a few days before Aunt Flo's visit. I'm turning 42 and really never had PMS growing up, but I've started noticing as I crescent this next stage of growth and aging, I have a much shorter fuse.
I know, right? It's like you can just pop off for no good reason. Or like the dumbest things will set you off and you'll be like, what is wrong with me?
Text, man, I'm starting to understand my wife now. There you
Yeah.
go. That's what this show's for.
And does anybody else get brain fog? Like you'll sit there and you'll be like, I should be able to give you this answer like that. And it takes you a little longer to come up with it.
It's a good question for the ladies out there. Brain fog, anyone? Someone said start eating gummies.
I mean, I have my gummies for bed,
Someone
but
said,
I don't like them. I don't know. I wake up feeling like I'm still groggy.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, I did a gummy once. Did nothing for me.
You need to take more.
I got a stronger one. I just haven't had time to. I don't want to do it in any time where it would impede my parenting. You know what I mean? Like
Parenting ability.
yes,
That's a good call.
yeah.
Good for you. Way to
Look
be
at me, huh?
responsible, being
Yeah.
a dad.
Who loves her son? I do. It's Kendrick Lamar, SZA. It's Luther on Q.
If
You love it. Text message random. Christian, anyway, we can call Keller and ask if he's seen Bigfoot out there camping. I don't think he's there yet.
Well, and he's not camping. I mean, he's in the woods, yes, but they're in a great big old cabin, like huge.
They're doing it big. They're going to be drinking, grilling,
Yeah.
tickling, all kinds of funny stuff.
Christian, they're not going to be tickling each
We
other.
don't know they're not.
That's weird.
Tickling is a.
It's not on the table.
No, we don't know that it's.
Maybe he and his wife.
I can see him tickling his friends.
Yeah, I can see him.
Well, it's Keller, so that's yeah.
I can see. Yeah, who's got you? Ooh, you know what I mean? Up behind you.
So he would do that actually.
Yes, I'm telling you, he's a tickler.
He is.
He's a tickler.
I've seen him do it. Now that you say that.
I'm not a big tickler. I'm not big into tickling people or being tickled.
Oh my gosh.
I find tickling very odd.
Yeah.
And it's just strange how it goes from funny to uncomfortable so quick. It's just such a quick flip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, stop it. Stop it.
Yeah.
You ever see Dane
does,
Cook's?
Yeah.
Dane Cook's clip on that?
It does get aggressive fast.
I know people get annoyed by Dane Cook, and but he had that bit about tickling. It was very funny. And he was 100% right. What do you say? He goes, starts out fun, ends horrible.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. No, I think anytime I was tickled, like it was like, ha, they're all right.
Yeah. It's true.
I don't know. Jake, you like being tickled?
No, I do not.
Can't say I blame you. Can't say I blame you. Lauren, tickled?
I don't love it. I don't know the last time I was tickled though. So my husband would never tickle me
Are you
because
ticklish,
he
though?
hates it. Not like my husband. Like my husband,
ticklish.
I can literally like touch his kneecap and he'll.
Yeah, I call that sugar in your knees. Do you have sugar in your knees? And you tickle their knee?
I didn't know there was a name for it.
Well, there is
Okay.
if you're in prison. And then, but like I do. My back can be ticklish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I'm not that sensitive.
Yeah, my back can be very ticklish. Jake, are you ticklish?
I'm very ticklish, yeah.
You're very ticklish?
Yep.
Lauren, tickle Jake.
No.
I'll wait.
I am not gonna tickle Jay.
I'll wait.
You turn the music up. Not gonna.
All right. What about the AM? You think Sexy Rexy's ticklish or a tickler?
I think he'd punch you if you tried to tickle him. That's my take.
Punch you?
Yeah.
No.
I think he'd be like, don't tickle me.
He's definitely a tickler.
He's a tickler.
No.
Yeah.
He's a tickler.
No. I don't think he is.
Clint is not a tickler,
Definitely not.
and I don't think he's tickler. He would just look at you like, what are you doing?
That or he would have like a.
Or you have to pull a microphone out of your ass because
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
How did he do that? Is that tickle? No. But kinda.
As it like echoes through the mic.
Oh, stop it. Keep going. Stop it. Anyway, tickling.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Q92.
Another round of strong to severe storms during the afternoon hours today. Otherwise going to be windy and warmer, a high near 79 degrees. Overnight, more widely scattered showers and storms, a low near 60. I am Mark J. Weather. Stay safe, everybody.
I was not a very bright teenager, so I did a lot of questionable things when it came to online dating. I'm surprised I'm alive.
I'm glad. I mean, hindsight is 2020.
I will say I always drove separately. Bring money with you for dinner, so there's no, well, I paid for dinner, so you owe me. Pick a place close to your home. Always send a picture of the guy to my friends. Be aware of your surroundings and body language. If something feels off, trust your gut. Leave. I have a code word with my mom. If I felt uncomfortable or unsafe in a situation, I would send my mom the code, and she would text me back with an excuse why I needed to come home. Well, dating sounds awesome. I've had a few bad first dates, LOL. One stands out, LOL. I met this girl out in her neck of the woods. OMG, was it a nightmare. She got hammered, started yelling at everyone, and was just acting a fool. Thank God she ran into a girlfriend, and I left, LOL. I knew she was in. 8:23 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. About 7 minutes away from a look at sports. Jordan Miller will be joining us after that. And, of course, tacos and tequila tickets to give away. How about that? You got to love it. Don't mention we also are getting one more finalist for our Mother's Day contest. What you got to do there, if you want to become a finalist, head on over to the live video feed. Go ahead. On Facebook, YouTube, or X, doesn't matter which one. Click the like button, put the gift emoji in the comments section. You do that, Lauren's going to select one of you randomly at the end of the 9 o'clock hour, and we'll make you a finalist before we get out of here today. You know, I thought of you, too. It's funny you brought up birthdays. I saw a clip of your boy, Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
He was talking about how him and his wife routinely forget their anniversary. They both forget their anniversary.
How?
I don't know. He just said they always forget their wedding anniversary.
You know, it's because they're loaded. So she doesn't have to worry about looking forward to those gifts because she gets to treat herself every single day, not only to Matthew McConaughey, but to whatever she wants.
Must be odd to wake up and be like, this is my husband, Matthew McConaughey.
Right?
Oh, my husband, Matthew McConaughey. Now, would you, I think I know the answer to this. All jokes aside, if one year your husband forgot your anniversary, would you be mad?
Oh.
Honest to God.
Hell yeah.
Would you really?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
If we don't have a wedding anniversary yet, but we celebrate the anniversary of our first meeting up again every year.
You go have the beer.
Yeah.
In the place.
But if she forgot one year and I didn't, I would not be mad.
Yeah, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
No, you can say that now until it happens. I'll allow that.
I don't think I'd be mad.
I don't think you'd be mad. I think you'd be hurt.
Because all we go get a beer at that place.
But it means something to the two of you. And for one of you to forget means that it's not as important to the other person anymore.
Or maybe just life got busy. For a second.
People do because they want to do, and they take an initiative because it matters and it's important. To me, when you see that falling by the wayside, that's hurtful.
Truly would be mad.
I would be upset that he forgot. Yeah.
Jacob Starr forgot your anniversary.
You asked me to be honest.
No, I know.
Maybe that makes me a terrible person. I don't know. Fight me. Let's go.
I know.
Oh, no.
I know. Here we go. Shouldn't even have. Jake?
I don't know. It's maybe a little bit. I don't know.
Okay.
I see me forgetting more than her, so I don't know.
I think if you did a poll, probably men.
Yeah.
Probably
how do you think she'd feel about
more.
It? She probably wouldn't. That would probably upset her too. Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting. If it was Matthew McConaughey, he'd let it slide.
I don't think if you're married to Matthew McConaughey, if you're Camila Alves and you've landed Matthew McConaughey, I still feel like the feelings would be there. Now, like I said, they celebrate a lot of things, I'm sure, daily, and they have the means to do it. So for me, it's birthdays and anniversaries are really the one time a year that I get something genuine from Tony. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I still enjoy that. If that makes me, what's the word? Because this perimenopause, I'm perimenopausing over here, pausing to recall it. If that makes me vain, or if that makes me, what's it called when you're so focused on things?
Hyper focused?
No.
I'm sorry. Just trying to help.
Strike one, Christian.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like anniversary. Listen, we don't.
What you're trying to say is if people are going to criticize you for being upset about that, you're willing to accept that criticism.
Yeah, because I'm being honest.
Yes.
It would hurt me
Yes.
if you forgot.
My husband doesn't forget our anniversary. I do every year, someone says.
Thank you, Amy. Materialistic.
Materialistic?
Yeah.
Oh, but I don't think you need a gift. You're not the person that needs a gift.
not necessarily.
You just need to be that acknowledgement.
Like something, like that acknowledgement, like let's go to dinner, let's spend some one-on-one time together, like that kind of thing.
I truly don't believe you're the kind of person like there better be a gift.
A diamond.
Yeah, I think him just simply happy anniversary. I love you.
Right. Something. An
I think
acknowledgement
that would be
has
like,
to happen.
Yeah. Ooh. Like Roman Reigns, acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me.
I love it.
Yeah.
We both barely remember our anniversary every year. We are high school sweethearts, and when it's our anniversary, we usually don't do anything big. We have littles, so we're in our parenting era, and we're both okay with that.
But do you still acknowledge it? And maybe like, I don't see, this is my point. Like, you don't even have to go out to dinner. Like, even if you could have a kid-free night where you get to watch one of your favorite movies with him, something you guys agree on, or whatever, and do dinner in. But I'm just saying, you're spending that time. Listen, we don't know how long we're here. Okay. I've had that reminder shoved in my face over the past 2 weeks. We don't know how long we're here. Why would you not celebrate such a beautiful milestone? If you're in love with your partner, anniversaries should be celebrated.
I got you.
That's how I feel. Just my opinion.
I don't know. My anniversary is the 22nd or 23rd. Someone says in the text line. They don't even know right now.
Well, I err on the side of caution and go 20 seconds. Since it's the first day, you're thinking of better early than late.
That's
all I'm saying.
Prepare something for both days.
Right.
And then just go, I love you so much. Yours too. Something like that. So just curious how you guys, would you guys be mad if you forgot, if one of your significant others forgot your anniversary? Would you be upset? Would there be a fight? Would there be passive-aggressive comments? Would it be cool? I'm just curious. Matthew McConaughey forgets. His wife forgets. They both forget. And they seem to be doing just fine. They seem actually very happy and a very normal couple. As normal as you can be, being one of the biggest movie stars in the world. And Lauren's favorite celebrity man.
Oh, I do love him so much.
Yeah. Yep. I forget dates all the time. I know my lady would be upset, but I would not be. Someone says on the text line.
Is that because you wouldn't be upset because you don't want to do the mushy stuff? Or is it because you just... Because see, sometimes that's what I'll say. I'll be like, you don't care about doing anything because it doesn't mean anything to you. He's like, no, you just know I'm not a sappy individual. You know what I mean? It's not your style. Yeah. Just because you're not sappy doesn't mean you get a pass on the acknowledgement.
What kind of problem would Tony be in? Like, all jokes aside, would it just be like...
No grudge holding, just for a short time.
What does that look like? Like not talking to him in the house?
And probably passive-aggressive comments. Yeah. I mean, I'm being very honest today, if you can't tell.
Yeah. Text, if he forgets, it would be an all-out fight, someone said on the text line. An all-out fight. Interesting. I wouldn't be upset because life happens fast and sometimes things get forgotten. I'd still want the acknowledgement. Jesus. I'd still want to acknowledge it upon remembering. So saying even if he forgot it, if it hit him late, they're like, oh my God, it's our anniversary. I love you. You'd be like, all right.
I'm petty. I'm a petty
You just
fighter.
want Roman Reigns. You want to be tribal chief.
My son said to me the other night in the car that he wasn't going to answer one of my questions. So yeah, I held on to that. When he asked me what was for dinner the other night, I'm like, I'm not answering that question. Hi, God. I'm super mature, but this is who I am. I mean, we both started laughing about it because he was upset about something. He eventually answered my question, obviously.
Yeah.
But he said it very calm like that. I'm not answering that question right now. Like,
there you go. I'm not taking questions. It'd be impossible for us to forget because it's the only time we get to plan a weekend getaway together. We don't buy gifts. We go to a big city or country and get an Airbnb and a weekend away from the kids. Someone
that's nice.
says.
We've never gone away for our anniversary. We've never done an overnight.
I remind my husband every 2 months when we got married. I don't mind. I know he's awful at remembering anything. I'm on my way to a plastic surgeon to schedule a breast reduction. Well, that's a bad gift. I know he'll remember that day for the rest of his life. He's not happy. Breast reduction for health reasons.
Okay, well, but see,
my health.
That can be a thing. It can really hurt your back.
I had a friend I used to work with in Youngstown in radio. She had to get a reduction.
Yeah.
She was H's.
I hope. Whoa.
And she was not. She was in shape. She had H's.
Do they label that the H?
She would
Because
just fall over.
people will look at them and be like,
Lauren's going to be a comedian, huh?
No, you're not. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. Stop.
Let's take a look at sports.
This is a Q92 Sports Break. This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cleveland Guardians won their second game in a row as they beat the Twins last night 4-2. The Guardians now 17-13 on the season. They're a game and a half behind Detroit in the AL Central. Next up, the Guardians will host the Twins again this afternoon, 1:10 p.m. first pitch on the MLB Network. Ben Lively will be on the mound for the Guardians. NBA playoffs last night. The Houston Rockets beat the Warriors 131-116. Golden State still up, though, 3-2 in that series. And the Minnesota Timberwolves beat the Lakers 103-96. The Timberwolves knocked the Lakers out of the playoffs and win the series 4-1. NBA playoffs tonight, 7:30 p.m. on TNT. The Knicks and Pistons in Detroit. The Knicks lead that series 3-2. And tonight at 10 o'clock on TNT, the Nuggets and Clippers. Denver leads that series 3-2. NHL playoffs last night. The Capitals beat the Canadiens. Washington wins the series and moves on 4-1. The Panthers beat the Lightning 6-3. The Panthers win that series. They move on to round 2 of the playoffs. And last night, the Jets beat the Blues 5-3. Winnipeg leads that series 3-2. NHL hockey playoffs tonight. 7 o'clock on TBS, Toronto and Ottawa. Toronto leads the series 3-2. On ESPN at 7:30, Las Vegas takes on the Wild. Vegas up 3-2 in that series. 9:30 on TBS, the Dallas Stars and the Colorado Avalanche go at it. Dallas up 3-2 in that series. And at 10 o'clock on ESPN, the Kings and Oilers. Oilers up 3-2 in that series. In Cleveland Browns news, wide receiver Elijah Moore has signed a one-year deal worth $5 million with the Buffalo Bills, according to ESPN. Last year, Moore caught a career-high 61 passes for 538 yards and 1 touchdown for the Browns. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92. Genuine, Lil Rob, DJ Scribble at Hall of Fame Village. This Saturday going to be a great time. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10. We're going to hook you up. Also, don't forget, if you want to become a finalist for our awesome Mother's Day contest, what are you waiting for? Head on over to the live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Click the like button in the comments section. Put the gift emoji. If you do both those things, you'll be eligible, and Lauren's going to randomly pick one of you at the end of the show. Make you a finalist as well. So head on over, do that. What are you waiting for? It could be an amazing Mother's Day gift that you win. I'm talking about the Tory Burch bag, inside tickets to see Train at the Youngstown Amphitheater, flowers from D. Hoffs and Alliance, and a $250 spa package from Seven Wonders Aesthetic Spa in Jackson. We give that away a week from today. So do that now. Head on over to the live video feed. Like, gift emoji in the comment section. And while you're over there, you should do it right now. You can see Jordan Miller, who joins us every single Thursday here on the morning show. Checks in with us, lets us know what's going on. Jordan, how you doing this morning? Happy Thursday. Lightly, Lauren's on one today.
Yeah, I know. I tuned in and she was red in the face and had a silent laugh going on.
Oh my God, I
which
couldn't.
usually means it's a sign of a good time.
Yeah, no, it's all about perimenopause today, and Lauren has self-diagnosed herself, although she
with the support of
With
our
the
listening
support of-
audience.
Now,
thank
hold
you.
on. Lauren, you have self-diagnosed. I've been on the show coming on a year this September, and you have self-diagnosed yourself at least 4 times.
I don't know, really.
I mean, today's not the day for me to
I
do
know
this,
I was-
but I mean, yeah, you kind of.
No, I know, but
You are a self-diagnoser. You are
I
an
tend
internet
to be, yeah.
WebMD. I'm dying immediately.
That's because I hate going to the doctor.
I get it.
Hate it.
No one enjoys it.
But when push comes to shove, I mean, I went earlier this year
You did.
and
Yes.
had to have
You did.
that taken care of. But yeah, I mean,
You're good.
no, this is one of those things that we as women get served constantly in our feeds. Like I think it's like TikTok's like, oh, she's 43. Oh, she's Googling. Hold on. Cue the perimenopause reels coming up in her feed. And I'm like,
The
oh my God,
algorithm.
I have that. Oh my God, I have that too. Oh my God, I just did that. Like that's
I get it.
how it happens.
I
I
get
didn't
it.
go seeking it. It came and sought me.
I'm gonna sit this conversation out.
Yeah. Well, we were talking this hour about anniversaries
Okay.
a little bit, and a question Jordan had to the listeners this hour has been: if your significant other forgot your anniversary, would it truly be an issue? Would there truly be a fight? Would you truly be angry?
Or hurt feelings
Or
too,
hurt
because
feelings.
that's the same thing. Would you be disappointed in any regard?
I'm not sure. I mean, I have a good memory when it comes to dates, right? So I remember that stuff. My wife, not too much. We're busy. She's never forgot our anniversary, but I don't know that I'm gonna like be mad about it. Yeah. I mean, and how do you know if they forget? Because I'm gonna say, happy anniversary in the morning. And then they could just play it off as if they knew the whole time that it was the anniversary,
True.
and they could just respond right back and say, happy anniversary to you too. We did have a little incident though this week. My wife finally agreed we were going to take an adults only trip for our anniversary this July.
Ooh.
And it's the first trip that we've taken or that we've planned to take, just the two of us without Xavier. Well, she's a dance coach. She planned to have a dance camp that same week we were going to be gone. And I didn't say anything, but her mom texted and said, hey, what week are you guys planning on going so I can make sure I'm free to have Xavier? And I said, well, we were going to go this week, but Michaela just told me that she's having a dance camp, so I don't know if we're going. But I wasn't mad about it, but I think my wife kind of forgot that we had kind of planned something already.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's just part of life. It happens. I know people that they get pissed if someone forgets their birthday. They get royally mad if someone forgets their birthday. And I think after like the age of 4, you need no, I'm kidding. Once you're not a kid anymore, the birthday just becomes another day.
I think people say that sometimes though, just because they don't want it to be like, I think everybody likes to feel special, okay, and acknowledged and seen and celebrated and all that. At some point, I think everybody needs that. I do.
Yeah.
And I don't think that there's anything wrong with being an adult because I do. I get excited for it. I look forward to going golfing and out to dinner with my family and my husband and my kids.
On your birthday?
Yes.
Got it.
Okay. So is that a birthday ritual for you? You guys go
It
golfing?
has been. We've done that. Yeah, we've done that in the past. It doesn't work out every year sometimes because of the weather since I do have a May birthday. But, I mean, we try and do it as often as we can.
Yeah. Us May babies, we got to stay together, Lauren.
I know, right? When's yours?
Oh, it's coming up.
Okay.
Coming
I'll
in
reach
hot.
out.
It's on Sunday. It's on Sunday.
Oh, it's real soon. You're an early May baby.
Yeah,
Are you doing anything to celebrate?
I don't know. I just want to cook on the griddle top outside and watch the Cavs game. That's really all I want to
There
do.
you go. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, I used to go to the Cavs playoff games when I was like a teenager when LeBron was back and the Browns or the Cavs had won the championship. I would go every year. They played my birthday weekend and I would go. Well, now I got the opportunity to go Sunday to watch them play the Pacers. But this is how you could tell I'm aging. I'd rather just stay home with my wife and son and enjoy the day with them.
But you're still going to enjoy the day. That's my point. You still get to do what you want to do for your birthday. I think that's what's most important. Whether it's going golfing, whether it's staying at home and cooking on the flat top, or whatever that looks like. I do think you should be able to do you that day.
Yeah. When's your birthday in May? Here we go.
The 24th. And Christian's mom's is the 26th. So we need to bring this up every week that we chat because Christian can't remember.
I'm not good at dates. I do forget birthdays.
He cannot remember his own mother's birthday.
And my mom, shout out Mama Bigglesworth. She is not the one to forget a birthday for. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She is. You will know.
Jordan went, mm-hmm.
You will know if you forgot the birthday.
My grandma was like that, and God rest her soul. A few years ago was her birthday, and I texted my grandpa, and I'm like, "Hey, just a reminder." I texted him at like 7 a.m. So just a reminder, today is Mimi's birthday. Because he always forgot. My grandma was thrilled because he had her get all dolled up. They went out to dinner. They went to a movie. And I remember talking to her on the phone the next day. And she's like, "Can you believe Papa remembered my birthday this year?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, Mimi, I remember." So.
Yeah, no, I get it. I don't think I get mad, but I'd be more apt to be, I guess, upset if it was my birthday than my anniversary, if that makes any sense.
I feel like birthdays and anniversaries are the 2 times a year that are just about you, like you and your relationship with your significant other, and then just about you. So those are the 2 that I actually look forward to spending with Tony and seeing kind of like what we end up doing that day. Because I feel like that, I don't know how long I'm here. I don't know how long we're going to, you know what I mean? You don't know. Why not celebrate? I don't know. I've always felt that way. Now, I used to work with someone who celebrated birth month, and I think that's a little.
Oh my God! Do not get me started on that. I can't stand our birth. I can't stand the birth week.
I do think babies are awesome, though.
Yeah, but the month thing is ridiculous.
Much.
The month thing is like, come on, you're 48. Yeah, come on.
You're May 4th, baby. May the 4th be with you.
I've never heard that. I've never heard that before, Lauren.
Wait a minute, Jordan. Star Wars, Star Trek, or neither?
I mean, if I had to choose one, it would be Star Wars. But because of my birthday falling, like my friend texted me this morning. He says, "Star Wars Day isn't coming for you." I said, "Shut up." Shut up. He knows I hate it. Oh God. Anytime someone finds out what my birthday is, so like, "May the 4th be with them." Like, shut up.
Yeah, I get that.
What would you have done though if he would have been like?
Yeah, you should do that do the Star Trek back to them all. Make them mad.
No, see, I will come up with a new Star Trek salute. That is one finger, so
that's to do with prospering.
It's even easier than this.
Yeah. Yes, it's universal.
Yeah.
Want to see my lightsaber?
There will be no confusion.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. So Jordan Miller, what are you doing this? Obviously Saturday or Sunday, your birthday, all that. But what else you got going on this weekend? Anything fun?
My brother, he's got a triple header soccer game on Saturday, so that's going to take up most of the day.
He's pretty good, man. I keep seeing all these pictures. He is a striker for sure.
I don't understand it. We're not a soccer family at all. We're football, baseball, and basketball. But you know what? He enjoys it. Very talented. And I'm thankful that it's not my wallet that's paying for all of these tournaments and club stuff. So he's like a son to me because I'm 22 years older than him. But thank God my parents are there and they're the ones funding all this right now because woo, this club stuff ain't cheap.
No. And the traveling, and it's on your weekends, and your weekends are ruined. You know what I mean? You're driving an hour here, getting a hotel here. I did it for 2 years for travel volleyball, and it was
the best times of his life.
No, I don't think it was. I think I was paying for past sins.
My brother's club team, once you hit a certain age, you get to go to Spain or go international. So I've said, Mom, I said, what are the prices for it's like a 10-day trip? And she said, well, it's for the players, it's $3,700. Well, if you're a spectator, like a parent or a sibling going, you get a real big discount. They bring the price down to $3,500.
Oh, look at that!
Wow, yeah,
giving it. There you go, Jordan. Always good talking with you, man. Appreciate you for the news. Appreciate you joining us every Thursday, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Yeah, celebrate that birthday Sunday. Happy birthday,
All
Jordan.
right, we will. I swear, if either of you text me that May the 4th be with you bull crap, I'm blocking both your numbers.
We'll get the middle finger emoji back. There you go.
Hey, you might.
Jordan, have a great day, everybody.
See ya.
Jordan Miller, you hear his news every morning. Jordan Miller News. Check him out on all the social media. He's great. And now let's give something away. Oh, tacos and tequila. What?
You want to go?
Flow Rider, Twisted, Genuine, and so much more going on. Lucha Wrestling, the amazing food. We're giving away a pair of tickets right now. Be caller number 10, 330-450-9292. And you'll be going to Tacos and Tequila. Call us now. It's Q92. Nothing but sunshine. I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, this is car show weather.
Why is Jake laughing at me?
I'm not.
What are you laughing at?
I don't even know. I'm good.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right. So you either are stoic and hate everything, or you're laughing, but you don't know what act.
No, I got nothing.
I look over at the video and he's like, and then he just starts laughing. I'm like, what did I just do?
You're watching a funny video?
No, I'm just watching the stream. I have nothing on my computer.
Oh boy. Amy said he hit that pen again.
Hit the pen, or he's doing shrooms while
I don't know what he's
songs are
doing
playing.
over there.
Unbelievable. And you're going with the hoodie today, huh?
Yeah, it's cold, bro.
Are you on acid?
What is happening? I'm afraid of him.
Have you taken pills?
No, I promise.
What is happening?
Nothing. I don't know.
Take us on your journey. Where we're willing to go with you.
There's no journey. I don't know. I was really tired. I stayed up late last night.
Doing what?
I've been working on this side project for this YouTuber that I've been editing for, and it's caused a couple of stresses throughout the week. And then I just was super tired today, and I don't know. Just right now, I just
become slap happy.
I guess so.
So you were just laughing literally at nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad. I don't even know what the hell to say. I don't. All right. Jake, everybody. That's Jake. He'll be at the car show tonight. Maybe. He can find his way there. You might have to tell him he's there.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Q92, hello, who's this?
Karen Miller.
Where are you calling from?
Alliance, Ohio.
All right, you're caller number 10. You're the winner.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're headed to Tacos and Tequila Music Fest this weekend, just in time for Cinco de Mayo. You're going to get to take in Flo Rida, Twista, Genuine, Lil Rob, DJ Scribble. All this happening at the Hall of Fame Village in Canton on Saturday, and you're going to be there. Just tell everybody your favorite station, making you a winner.
92.
All right, there you go. Crazy Karen's going. Giveaway for that as well on this station. Coming up at the 9 o'clock hour. At the end of the 9 o'clock hour, your final chance to become a finalist for our Mother's Day contest. If you haven't done it yet, head over to our live video feed. It's on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Click the like button in the comment section. Put the gift emoji. Got to do both those. Do it in there now, and then at the end of the 9 o'clock hour, Lauren's going to randomly select one of you and make you a finalist. That's all coming up. Speaking of tacos and tequila, it's Flo Rida and In the Air on Q92. so tough to ask you questions. Do you ever lay down, like, has anyone ever laid down the gauntlet or had the gauntlet laid down on you of like, just so you know? It always starts when a girl says, just so you know. You know, you're like, oh, here we go.
I lay that down with my husband on every date night.
but like on a first date.
Like, just so you know,
Yeah.
when we get home, we're going to bed. I get up really early all week.
So just let me sleep.
I'm just kidding.
Jake, you're a girl laid down the law on a first date and like set boundaries immediately before you've even so much as gone out?
No.
No?
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right. It's going great. Beer goggles are a real thing, someone said on the text line. I had a girl once. She was like, just so you know, this is, we're hanging out and I'm going home. I don't do that on the first date with anybody. And I'm like, I didn't even.
But did she back down when you said that to her? Like, well, I just always put it out there because some guys.
Well, she said. She said, like, I say that to everybody.
Okay.
I was like, Jesus Christ, I didn't even order a drink yet. Like, what? Like, we just got
She
set.
wanted to tell you why you were still sober.
I'm like, Jesus. I was like, okay, this is going to be fun. I can tell.
Yeah.
It threw my whole vibe off.
Why? Because you knew you weren't going to get any.
No, I just thought that was a crappy thing to just throw down. Like, I gave off no vibe that I was trying to like.
Is that like the adult version
I don't
of
think
like
I was
when
like, nice to meet you. Look at your boobs. I wasn't like.
Is that like the adult version of like when you take your kids to the store and you're like, you're getting nothing on this trip, just
Basically,
so you know.
Yeah, my mom would do that. Actually, my mom would lie to me. She would say yes. And she'd go, next time.
Don't even ask.
Next time I will. We have to go next time. But yeah, I remember a girl doing that and it threw me off. We did not go out again, and I want to say it was my decision. Because I was like,
Interesting.
That pissed me off. I was like, A, I did nothing to give you that vibe. B, why would you be ignorant and just say it so crappily like that?
Yeah, but when you realize, like, I understand that like rubbed you the wrong way and that's why. But telling the story, it sounds like you never went out with her again because she was like, I'm not putting out.
No, because I thought that was a bitchy thing to do. And I thought there was no reason for it. I didn't, like, what did I in any way do other than pick you up and take you to this restaurant that made you, I expect to get
maybe
laid
it was
tonight.
the cologne or something. She thought maybe that was
maybe the curve was working a little too hard that day.
That was your Sex Panther.
Oh. I do remember that. I was like, man, screw you. Who the hell want?
No, you won't.
I was like, I was thinking to myself, you know what? You're right. I am going to take you home after this. That's a very good observation. Q92, and we're in the 9 o'clock hour of the Q92 Morning Show. Yes, we are. Good morning to all of you out there. How you doing? It's Christian, Lauren, Jake, the Q92 Morning Show here with you on your radio. If you're listening at our website, Q92radio.com, good morning to you. And if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X, well, good morning to you as well. Thank you anyway you are checking out the morning show here. Our phone number is 330-450-9292. Our text line, 330-269-9292. So glad you guys are with us. Coming up this hour, later on, we're getting a finalist. Our final finalist for our Mother's Day contest, the amazing Mother's Day contest. I am talking the Tory Burch gift bag. Oh, not gift bag, Tory Burch bag, or whatever you want to call it.
Handbag, Christian.
That's what I wanted to say. It is to die for. Tory Burch, I found out, is a huge brand. It is huge.
Yeah.
It is amazing. When Jamie found out, she's like, what?
Yeah. I have a pair of her sunglasses, and they're
I was
amazing.
like, Tory Burch, like, that is a high-end bag.
Yeah.
I was like, I know. That's why we're giving it away.
It's a good bag. I love Tory Burch.
But see, we could have stopped there. We could have. And you'd have been like, wow, great prize.
But did we?
No,
Right.
we didn't. We did not.
No.
What did we do? We said, in that handbag, put a pair of tickets to see Train at the Youngstown
Because
Amphitheater.
they're amazing, so why not?
And we said, are we done now? They said, no! Take a $250 spa package, all right, from Seven Wonders Aesthetic Spa in Jackson. Put that in there as well. Okay, we're good to go. No!
No. We needed to sprinkle in a bouquet of flowers from our friends at D-Hops because they're amazing and their flowers are gorgeous.
They are beautiful. And that's what you could win. A week from today, we give it away. Become a finalist this hour by heading over to the live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Click the like button and put the gift emoji in the comment section.
Also, don't forget, if you don't win this prize package, sorry, that sucks for you. However, someone is going to win it. You can also visit sevenwonders.beauty and you can book your own appointment. Treat yourself.
Absolutely. Go do it. What are you waiting for? You've only got like 50 minutes to do it.
Well, not only that, it's 10 days till Mother's Day.
Yeah, but I would do that too.
There's that too.
It is 9:09. It is Ed Sheeran, Azazam on Q92. backed up. So we have, looks like a one-car accident. A car rolled over in the median on 77 South. Someone says the Strasburg exit. So you might want to be careful heading that way. You might end up in a little bit of a delay, just so you know. And hopefully everybody's okay.
Yeah, just be patient. Someone's not having a very good day.
Appreciate those text messages, though, so we can always let people know when there's traffic around. That's part of being a live and local radio station. When things like that happen, we can get the word out, and hopefully some of you can avoid being stuck in it, or at least know what you're stuck in. Because sometimes there is a peace of mind of just knowing what I'm stuck in.
Well,
what's going on?
Then you know if you're in it for the long haul or if things should start moving up soon.
I sometimes, even with a full tank, I get paranoid I'm going to run out of gas in the traffic jam.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
I am.
Yeah.
Like, oh, God, I've only got 100 miles
and
left.
I bet you don't talk about it the whole time you're stuck in traffic.
I usually by myself, but I mean, there's no one to
I'm
talk
just saying, like on a road trip, if you hit traffic, are you like, oh, God, I hope we have enough gas?
I'm usually like, I'll see it coming up on Waze. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
My pen just went flying. I usually do that. I'm a Wazer. By the way, I don't know what happened. I don't know if someone pranked me, but Waze changed the noises this morning. Or like maybe someone changed it on my phone and thought it was funny. I don't know. But like normally when there's a car on the side of the road ahead, the voice comes on.
Yeah.
You know.
Hazard.
Yeah. A car on the road ahead. So
and then it'll ask you, is the car still there?
Yeah. I'm driving on 76, man. That's kind of a busy.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, when I drive to work, it's very dark, still very much nighttime. And I'm driving, and I swear to God, louder than this, all of a sudden out of nowhere in my car. And that's not what, if you're
like, Lord, is that you?
Anyone that has Waze knows that's not the alert you get when they're telling you there's traffic or there's a police ahead. They just talk.
Yeah.
Police ahead.
Unless
car
you have boy
on the side
band.
of the road ahead.
Unless you have boy band on.
Yeah, whatever you have set on, but
or
I'm
Colonel
out
Sanders.
of nowhere in my car. And I'm telling you, I almost pooped myself. I was like, what, whoa, no. What alert does that mean?
Yeah.
And then a new voice came on him, and it was a woman. I'm used to the dude. Vehicle on side of road ahead. It was like
somebody changed it, that or maybe it had an update and it reset.
I don't know. I don't think but it scared the living hell out of me. So if it happened to anyone else in their Ways today and you noticed it, let me know. Maybe my daughter got a hold of my phone and switched it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
I have fun with Waze, like when we're on a big road trip. We don't have to put it on for most of our trip. It's just kind of like when we get into. Anybody notice if you take a road trip to North or South Carolina, like eventually you get off the highway and you literally are in the middle of no man's land, and there's always like random churches in the middle of nowhere. You ever notice that?
Really I mean, I went there last year. We're going there again this year. I don't know if I noticed that.
Oh, you'll pay attention this year. It's like, and then you're like, why are there so many churches? I don't see that many houses. Like, who attends said church?
Who goes to these churches? How far do they travel?
Exactly.
To seek the Lord.
That's what I'm saying. But like, I'll use the Waze app and it'll be like, this is stalled. Is it still there? I always answer, or like, I'll change the voices. Tony gets really annoyed with me. I get bored.
Are you a Wazer? Like, do you use Waze?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you use?
Mm-hmm.
Jake, do you use Waze?
No.
I use Google Maps for around here, but if we're doing road trip, I'm using Waze.
I don't like Google or any of the other ones or Apple. Because they don't tell you about police or whatever. I don't think they do a good job.
Maybe not as well as Waze does, but
like
they
Waze,
definitely will tell you.
The users of Waze do a really good job of putting things on for you and telling you where there's an accident, where, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Google Maps, the people that use it don't do as good of a job as they're like, you're on your own. I'm not telling you. I ain't telling you there's a wreck.
Shouldn't be speeding then.
Yeah, should slow down. Sorry, buddy. Like, they're just like that.
And I like the little Waze guy with the cop hat on. Like, he's cute.
I just feel like the people that use Waze are much more active as far as like alerting you of something in the road, a hazard, police, even police hidden. You know what I mean? Accident.
Yeah.
Construction. Where I feel like Google, they kind of do.
Yeah. On the text line, it says, is this like an iPhone thing? Waze? What is it? Google Maps sucks.
It is. I think it's just for, I don't know if it's just for.
I have
Samsung has it?
I have it on my phone. I have a Droid.
Oh, I didn't know.
I have a Pix. I have a Google Pixel.
Do you?
Yeah.
Sorry. You know, but it's I think it's for everybody. That's what someone thought an iPhone says.
I had an iPhone for years.
I'm kidding.
Back when I worked in corporate America, and they paid for it.
Listen, if I'm ranking my all-time fave, it's the BlackBerry Pearl.
And we've gone down this road. I'm with you. Well,
I'm just telling you.
The BlackBerry. I love the QWERTY keyboard, the little roller bar.
The roller bar. Kids, there was a full-ass keyboard on this phone.
But it was still smaller
keyboard.
than my phone today.
Yes. I mean, it was fun. The screen was big. You felt like you ran a Fortune 500 company.
You did. It was like power trip.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you were power tripping with
Like,
the
my
BlackBerry.
God, what company do you work for? Oh, I'm just the night closer at the Creekside Golf Dome.
But let me check who is going to sketch on my BlackBerry.
I pick up the balls with the cart at the end of the night. But I mean, still, I need this. I need this. But it was my favorite phone of all time. There are phones I loved growing up. I, as a kid, loved the Razor.
I did too.
The original Razor.
That was the one that looked like a CD on the inside, right? Yeah, I had a hot pink one.
Love that. But if I'm going my all time, that BlackBerry was phenomenal. God, what a time to be alive. MySpace and BlackBerry.
Can we get back into pagers? I think I'd like that now.
No, you wouldn't. You?
Yeah, I know I'm super connected all the time, but I think that's why I would
you
like it.
couldn't handle it. You could not go back. Your anxiety would be through the roof.
Like, just tell me what you want. I can't, because I asked for a pager.
Yeah, you would be. Oh my God. What does it mean? 911.
I know what that
No,
means.
you would.
I grew up in the 90s.
You would be insane. Google bought Waze in 2013. Well, then why didn't they get rid of Google Maps?
Why didn't they just integrate them both instead of having two different apps?
Mine always alerts me of objects on the side of the road, police, installed vehicles.
Hazard.
I drive an hour and a half to work each way every Saturday and Sunday and rarely pass a cop without a notification with Google Maps. I even download a large offline map so my maps work without service and in dead zones.
Yeah, I have that for my car in case something.
I'm not a Google Map. I'm a Wazer.
The only thing that I'll say about Google Maps that I've noticed is like they'll be like hazard ahead, and you'll go a few miles before you even see it. On Waze, it'll be like hazard ahead, and like within a quarter of a mile, you're like, oh no kidding, there it is.
Yeah, I had one on the freeway the other day. It's like pothole ahead. I was like, oh no!
As you hit it in your wheel.
But luckily I had two semis in front of me. Like they're gonna block me from seeing it until it's. But luckily I did see it at the end. But yeah, I don't know what you guys use if you're Waze, Google Maps. Are there any other options out there?
I'm sure there is.
I don't know which one.
What happened to good old MapQuest? I remember printing my instructions, or I remember going on vacation with my parents. They thought it was a great idea to take their 13-year-old daughter on a solo trip of New England for 2 weeks and visit things like the Norman Rockwell Museum and stay in the Sturbridge Inn. Yeah. We had to pick up a triptych from AAA to get ourselves all the way up to Maine.
Oh.
And it was horrible. I've never witnessed my parents fight so much. And they had a triptych.
I can't imagine. It's so nice to have a screen in your car that like.
I know. I remember my grandfather going, Lauren, hand me the map.
You know what they
and he
need to
had
do,
that
though?
big map in his car.
They need to integrate where like the weather's on there with you. Like it shows
Is it
you
following you? Are you headed into it?
It shows you if you're driving into rain, shows you if you're driving into snow.
I agree. That would be helpful.
They need to integrate that.
Yeah.
So like rain's coming, but you can see like, okay, I'm about 2 miles ahead. Crap, we're gonna be in rain, or we're gonna be in a storm, or we're gonna be in snow.
Of course, if you look at your radar and you know where you're headed, you can kind of figure it out. But it would be nice if
I'm saying,
one app did it.
Yeah, integrate it to where make it, team up with somebody, AccuWeather, I don't know, Weather Channel.
Yeah.
And then add that with. I mean, that would be nice.
You should maybe drop them a line.
Just saying.
What if they have a suggestion
I'm
box
an ideas man. And that's one for you guys that Waze. I think it could really, really help you out. It's Dochi Anxiety. It's 9:28. It's Q92. Rage Room. These effing kids complaining about going back to school when they just had over 2 weeks off. I am dreading summer. That's funny.
I know.
For every mom like Lauren who loves when her kids are home,
I do.
There's moms that want to get out of the damn house right now.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Actually, my kids started mocking me last week at the end of the week. He's like, oh, mommy's going to start going, oh, you only have a couple more days left of vacation. I love when you guys are home. Like, he was making fun of me because I do see
What are you going to do when they move out?
I don't know. That's an honest to goodness question. That's why I told Tony, I said, we need to start working on each other. We need to like start finding a hobby or something because Otherwise, it's really going to sting. We're going to like stand there and stare at each other and be like, no, what do you want to do?
Maybe like do couples like ceramic painting.
I could see Tony being down for that.
We'll get like a sports thing for him. Get like a Browns helmet. He can do a paint a ceramic.
Okay,
Browns
that's going to
helmet.
last us for like 2 weeks. Then what?
So you keep doing other things.
So we're going to have our house full of ceramic
Oh
paint,
my God! Imagine
painted
just ceramic
ceramics.
things everywhere that you two painted together with love. Can you imagine that? Do a Bernie Kosar.
That's like a nightmare.
Oh, everywhere you go, ceramics. This is getting weird.
Would you do that one yesterday? What about that one 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, just wait. Tomorrow we're doing a Jim Brown. Oh, it's going to be amazing. 9:36. You guys got about 20 minutes, Lauren. If they want a chance to become a finalist for our awesome Mother's Day contest, they better take advantage of the 20 minutes.
Yeah, head over to Facebook, YouTube, X. Find that video live stream where you see Christian, Jake, and I live on your screen. Give it a like in the comments. Just drop the gift emoji. That's as simple as it gets. At the end of the show, we're going to select one of you guys to be included for this amazing Mother's Day giveaway.
Do it now. What are you waiting for? It's Benson Boone and Beautiful Things on Q92. Music Q92. It is 9:39. I was watching the video while that song was playing. Shedeur Sanders. He's in Cleveland right now.
Yes, I saw that too.
He didn't just show up and leave.
He's been visiting some area high
He
schools.
was at John Marshall High School yesterday. He spoke to the entire school then. Not even a media open thing where everyone could film it. He did a private thing helping with the kids coaching with the team.
As he should. I told you earlier, because off air, Christian and I will talk about this kind of stuff. Jake just kind of said he's not real into this. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
But I feel like the only thing he can do now is put his head down and work. He's done a lot of talking, and I think that's why he fell as far as he did. So I think this is a good thing. I like this. I like that he's quietly.
It would appear he is trying a new method.
Yeah.
And a humble one.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You know, like I've told you off air, I don't care on air. I feel like there was a lot of factors that led to what happened to him.
Yes.
A lot. Some of his own doing, some I think of his father's doing, some of the NFL's doing. Just a lot. There was a lot going on. And I do think he has I think, it's my opinion. What do I know? I don't know the guy at all. So I could be talking out of my but I think
Thank you for that in my direction.
I think he's become a little more self-aware. And I think he might be making some changes. And regardless, what a great moment for those kids at John Marshall High School up in Cleveland. What an awesome moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the young kids in particular we know his dad,
right,
and him. The kids, they love him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were watching him in Colorado. They were learning about him. So I'm sure, especially for the football players, that had to be awesome.
He's very active too.
For him to come to your school and talk to your team, and then have a closed door thing with the football team, like you know what I mean? Like, and to not bring I don't believe he brought the cameras in because they said it was closed door. It wasn't like, hey, he's been working out. He worked out in Cleveland since being there, so he didn't just come do some media and.
Yeah, I think we talked that we're thinking he got real representation instead of just his father.
I think, and if I'm wrong, someone will correct me on the text. But I do believe
maybe he got a new PR team. Hey, maybe he got Belichick's girlfriend to handle his PR.
She'll take charge. She'll take charge.
She sure will.
He's not answering that. A-hole. Like, boy, she woo.
Yeah.
She is not just here to be eye candy.
She's not.
She runs him.
Yeah, she does. And it's kind of creepy and sick all at the same time because he just called her the other day his creative muse. I think is really bothersome.
I don't know. Why do people say things like that? Just be like, man, I'm having a great time. I love this girl to death. She helps me with my business. She helps me with my life.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't call someone your muse.
I don't know why in my mind when he said that, I see him in his cut off navy sweatshirt and everything with a paintbrush in his teeth and another one in his hand. And he's like trying to paint her the way that Jack did Rose. I don't know.
If I ever called Jamie my muse, I would hope she would end our relationship within 5 minutes.
After throw punching.
Yeah, I really would. I'd be like, we're done. You know what? Good for you, Jamie. I'll be leaving.
Yeah.
My muse.
How far apart in age are she and I?
She's about to turn 40.
Okay, so we're like 4 years.
She's okay to be saying that. Too late now. Yeah, she's about to turn 40.
Okay.
In September. Yep.
Hopefully the perimenopause symptoms don't hit her as hard as they me.
When they hit her, I'm done. I won't be in one day. I'll be in a body cast with my mouth. Oh my God. Can't even imagine the pain I'll be going. I'll be getting power slammed.
You will.
Like I'm in WWE.
Yeah.
It's Jack Harlow. What's poppin'? It's Q92. You see, hubby and I are two mids that made beautiful children, like strangers constantly commenting on how cute they are. Confuses me every day. Oh, yeah, two mids. Listen, mids.
See, that's how I feel about Tony and I. But I think our children are pretty. Like, they got the best parts of us.
Well, I don't think as a parent you're going to think your child's ugly. You love them unconditionally. So
I don't
you're
know.
Not
when
be
they
able
first
to see.
came out, Tony was holding them, and he was like, I don't see what the hype is about newborns. They're kind of ugly.
This one here, I don't know about this one. I hope he changes. So congrats. There you go. Two mids made it cute. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm a solid 5, averaging out every person I've ever seen. I'm pretty average. I can deal with that. I actually do my makeup. I'm a good 5.5.
See, I feel like I'm with you.
Yeah, I put myself
at
put myself at a 5.
Took me a long time to get here though to be at peace with it.
That's funny. What do you rank yourself? What do you give yourself on the 10 scale?
I'd say a 5 or 6.
Yeah,
for me.
I'll go with 5.
Yeah.
Oh, you leaning 6?
I said 5 to 6.
Well, cocky there, huh?
No. I'm saying that because I agree
between 5 and 15.
There is a marked difference between Lauren with makeup on and Lauren without makeup. Okay.
Yeah, this is all I got. So I guess I should probably stick at 5. Jake, what do you think you are?
I was gonna go 6.
Good for you.
I would go. Yeah, you're 6.
You have youth on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, 6. At your peak, what do you think you were?
Oh, at my peak? And I'll show you a picture at my peak.
Yeah.
So you understand where I'm going. I'd say 7.5.
That's funny. I was going to say myself 7.
Yeah.
Now, I peaked very early, and the decline was awful.
I peaked, and then once I started having children, I was like, oh, no.
Yeah. At your, Jake, or do you think you're at your peak?
I don't know. I would probably say I'm at my peak. If not, maybe a 7 too. I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
So 7, and you think you're currently at your peak?
Yeah.
25. That's not crazy to say.
No, I was going to say mine probably I peaked at 22
because you're in your 40s. Ain't nobody.
I had my
peaked.
first baby at 23.
If you're in Hollywood, you could be peaking in your 40s.
Oh my gosh, Jake, you're 25.
Yeah.
When I was 25, I had a mortgage and, well, not yet, but I was baking another child. I would have had one child and one on the way. That's weird.
My husband.
Weird.
I love Here on today's hit music, it is Q92 945. Lauren, now it really is last call if you want to become that finalist for our Mother's Day contest.
Yeah, we're not playing. If you want to get in, you got to get over to Facebook, YouTube X. Find that video live stream where you see Christian, Jake, and I live on your screen, our beautiful smiling faces. Give it a Christian. Stop. Give it a like and in the comments, drop the gift emoji. We're going to pull our latest finalist in about 6 minutes.
It's Q92.
Regional EMS stands as your
Anything?
She gave me a little teddy bear and then a tea strainer to make like tea because I like to make like a loose leaf tea.
Oh, nice. Okay, so like the ball. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's awesome. And I didn't know that about you. Now that I do, I got some thoughts. Okay.
Loose leaf tea?
Yeah.
Oh, loose leaf
What
tea
is
is
that?
amazing. It's literally like loose leaf tea leaves, like that you put in this little like.
It's tea without the tea bags, and it's more like thicker leaves.
Yeah. If you were to cut open a tea bag, it would be what's inside that tea bag, only not as
Ground
finely.
up.
Yeah, not as finely ground up.
Okay. I didn't know you were a tea guy. I never see you with tea in the morning.
I don't drink in the morning, but
You like a little Earl Grey, little
I don't know.
breakfast tea.
No, I prefer green tea. I had that once and wasn't a fan.
You need to try. They have a loose leaf tea. It's called Sleepy Time. It's like a
yeah.
light mint, whatever. You're supposed to have it right before bed. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I don't like tea.
At all?
No.
Like a not iced tea or sweet tea?
No, tastes terrible.
Why am I not surprised?
Tastes like someone just screwed up water. I don't know how to explain it. I don't just
It's
like
dumb.
who destroyed this water? Like, you know what I mean? Why haven't we filtered? Put it in the Brita. What's wrong with it?
It sweetens. It's
No.
so sweet.
The taste and there's always an aftertaste with tea.
No.
Always an aftertaste. It's just
Will you drink flavored tea like peach tea or raspberry
No.
tea? Oh my.
no.
I love iced tea.
If it has tea,
Sweet tea is
it's
my
not
favorite.
for me.
too.
I'd have been at the Boston
If
Tea
it has
Party.
what? It's not for me.
Tea.
If it has tea.
Chapel Row Pink Pony Club right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. It is 9:53. Let's get about do it for us here at the Q92 Morning Show. But before we get out of here, it's time to take care of some business. You know what we're going to do right now? We are going to get our final finalists here of the morning show for our Mother's Day contest. Of course, you know what I'm talking about. I am talking about the Tory Burch handbag. Inside it, tickets to see Train at the Youngstown Amphitheater, the $250 spa package from Seven Wonders Aesthetic Spa in Jackson, and of course, the beautiful bouquet of flowers from D. Hobbs. That's what you're going to win, and we're going to give this away a week from today. But you got to become a finalist for a chance to win it for Mother's Day. And Lauren, who are we going to hook up today and make a finalist from the people that went over to the live video stream? Click that like button in the comments section. Put the gift emoji.
Today it is Angela Hacker.
Angela Hacker, congratulations. Oh, your two beautiful children right there. Congratulations. You're now a finalist. You're in the running, and maybe we'll be calling you a week from today at 8 o'clock. Thank you to Jordan Miller for joining the show as always. Thank you guys for all your interaction on the text line on our social media. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow morning with a special broadcast. The 17th annual Students for Sobriety will be live from Fairless High School. We'll be out there doing our show live with our friends at Fairless because we want them to have an amazing and safe prom season. It is here. Prom season's here.
It is here. So is graduation season.
Yep.
I mean, those are sneaking up on us really fast. So you can tune in, celebrate, maybe cheer on these kids as they're getting ready to go on to do other things, you know, whether that's college or whether that's getting a job or it's time to adult, friends.
Yep.
And we're there to celebrate with them.
A different school every year, and we like showcasing the schools as well.
Oh, yeah. We're going to talk to the band. We're going to talk
Yep.
to the choir, the principal, and we're going to celebrate some achievements they've had throughout this year.
So that is coming up tomorrow, starting at 5:30, with, again, the 17th annual Students for Sobriety broadcast live from Fairless High School. Nicolina, the Midday Diva, is in here next. You guys have a great day. Jake.
Love you. Bye.
There you go. It's Bailey Zimmerman, Big X the Plug, all the way right here on Q92. Have a great day, everybody.